compression. There's like a compression washer, like little clamp thing that holds the tuner in the right position. As far as keeping things spaced out with plate space, it plays a different roles, but anyway, them things they'll get wore out, and if it ain't making a good connection, it'll be just like one's out of tune, and you just touch it or thump it, you'll watch the tune change. When you got it keyed down, you can see things, you can see it change. So yeah, sometimes you just have to change the tuners, and I tell you what, best thing to do, you're gonna change one, might as well change both of them.
Yeah, the road tuner and the final tune, you mean?
Yeah, I'd change both of them. They'll be done with it. Because the one's getting more out, you know the other one is.
Well, the one that's doing that was, I don't know, it had corrosion in it. And I cleaned it out, I did. I cleaned it out. It looked pretty good, but it's got pitting in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that corrosion's going to cause pits and all kinds of other issues on top of, that clamp ring being more. Yeah, best thing to do, I just find you another one to put in it and be done with it. They ain't that much.
Yeah, 10-4. Can you get like an aftermarket, or I gotta find one in another amp or something?
I don't know. What I'd do if I was you, I'd look at RF parts. I don't know. I really hate going way over there to buy stuff, and sometimes some of the stuff is the only place you can find to buy it, but I think there might be some other places may have it. Just look around on the internet, you probably could find one pretty cheap.
Yeah, there's a big long number on it, I seen, so I guess that's a part number, I don't know.
Yeah, they should have a number, on the ceramic casing. I think usually they have them up on the front ceramic casings, or if it has a steel casing, you have to take it out to get the part number. It's stamped in on the front metal casing.
Yeah, 10-4, I think that's where I saw that number. It was on that metal casing, but I could see it. But yeah, it had pitting in it, and yeah, I cleaned it out best I can, and it'll work for a little while, but yeah, it just do it again. It's sparked right in between them plates.
Well, if it's already starting to do that, then that coating on the plates is already breaking down, and it's just going to continue to give you problems. And best thing to do is get it fixed before it causes big issues.
That's right. Yeah, that wasn't the one toenail. That's the one I'm on now, the one toenail. Sawman. That's another one. That's a MDX, I think. DDX 400.
Yeah, well, I was going to say how many plates is on that tuner. Is that the plate tune or the antenna tune?
The tune load on top left. Tune load.
Tune load, the one on the left. Yeah, that's the one. I think if I ain't mistaken, that's the one that tunes coming off the tubes, and then it goes over to the output, which is the antenna tuner. The antenna tuner is going to be the one that's got a bunch of plates.
I believe it is the antenna load. Hold on a minute.
There. I was going to say, man, I was visiting.
That's the antenna load. Input loader. That's what he said.
I made the mine. I apologize.
You guys keyed together there.
I said I didn't mean to. I was just visiting in here. I didn't mean to come in here and. You and Randy was talking, you and Corman was talking. I didn't mean to come in here and keep you think over. I didn't mean to do nothing like that. I apologize.
Oh no, man, don't apologize. Keep the channel rolling, but yeah, I've enjoyed listening to you and Bones there, man. Yeah, keep that going.
Hey, I'll give you a 21 about that amp there. Shoot. You doing alright? You have a good Labor Day weekend there, Bob?
Yeah, Yeah, dude, we had a good time, man. Just, well, I really didn't do nothing. Like I was telling mate of mine earlier, we just, I can't really go nowhere or do nothing too far, but, we just hung around here and, didn't do a whole lot. Just, you know, just kind of hung around the farm, took care of some stuff here on the farm, and, you know, just, doing what I gotta do.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just went over there and hung out with family most of the day there. Cut some grass and hung out with my brother and my niece, and that's about what it is, and that's about what it is, you know. Hang out with them and be with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I think that's what about everybody does. Is done something with the family, went to a ball game or something, you know, just enjoyed it and everything. But, yeah, we just hung around the house, man. I had a mighty, well, hey, make a mind, we got another one of them big old power bills this month, boy. You talking about hurting, son. This one was $30 more.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they're big right now. I don't know what's going on, but man, they're a lot higher than they were, I don't know, a year ago. And my kilowatts are down, but paying more.
Well, they saying my kilowatts was up. I'm usually averaging, let's see, last month it was, about, a little over 1,800 kilowatt. This month was just a higher over 2,000 kilowatt.
Shoot, I had been running that air conditioning in the garage, yeah, it sent it up about $30.
I think that's what's getting me. I got window unit. Well, I only turned this in on the signal when it started getting hot in the house. I'm getting ready to turn it back off during the nights, but I was just letting it just run, but I see, you know, once it reaches that temperature, I said temperature, just let the fan run, but hey, you know, that fan's pulling power too.
Hey, 113.
Yeah, come on, Randy.
Hey, I had a boy break in on me, 19 years old. He's got broke in the house while I was sitting in there watching TV in my room. And then my nephew wanted to shoot him so bad. He said, please let me shoot him. I said, hell no, I ain't gonna do that. You might not enter heaven if you kill somebody. And we all got him with duct tape. I got my foot on his back, and hell, him there took that duct tape and tied his tail up and called 911. They must have been right there, I'm gonna tell you, because they filled my yard up with patrol cars. They call themselves. I said, what do you need so many cars for? He said, we call ourselves the gang. And they come, man, they bring a bunch of cars with them.
Was he, the guy that broke in on you at 19-year-old, did he have a weapon with him?
I don't know if he had somebody with him or not, but he opened the two front doors before he kicked my window out. My insurance paid me, that window is going to cost about $1,200, about $1,161, and they sent me a check. They're going to send me a check for $500.
Did he have a weapon on him, like a gun or a knife or a stick or something?
I didn't even check to see their 113. I didn't even mess with any part of his body. All I did was tape his legs and tape his hands. And I called them and they come in there and it started to my mama's jewelry. It ain't been too long. And she died, and Mom and nephew was upset about that. He said, let me shoot him. I said, nah, man, let's don't do that. And you ain't gonna shoot unarmed man. He's tied up now. We'll let the law take care of it. I put the body slam on him, and hell, and he was 19 years old, they said.
Well, I'll tell you what, that old veteran out there, I had that one guy to break in on him. He said he didn't want to, but he sat down there on the chair at that door, and they kicked that door in, and he come across that threshold. He put that 22 right between, well, shot him in the chest, I think. But I tell you what, Corn, I don't want to have to. I wouldn't want to have to shoot nobody myself either, but Man, when it comes to family and everything, you know, they come in the house like that, you don't know what they got on their mind. I mean, man, these people, they all drugged up and everything else. Sometimes it's just, you gotta do what you gotta do, but y'all probably did the right thing. You had help there with you anyway. But I'm glad everything turned out all right for you.
He was drugged up. The deputy sheriff told me. He said, I don't see how you handle him. I said, man, my nephew plays football for Hillcrest, and they practice early every morning. They practice from about 6 o'clock to 8, and he's been lifting weights and stuff. And I think he ain't but 16-year-old. He overtook that dude, man. And I got that.
I think he's got it keyed down, don't know.
That's how I got the key lock on. There you go.
There you go. Well, you had a key down there, Corn, but didn't get no audio, man.
Damn, for his audio, you still got my audio?
Yeah, we do now. It's like you just had it keyed up, but that, you know, you wasn't saying nothing.
Right, yeah. Well, anyway, we caught a 19-year-old thief. He's gonna steal my mama's jewelry there. He told the law he didn't think there was anybody at home. See, I moved my trucks around in the yard. One was sitting in the front yard, but I moved it to the side, right there at the garage. He didn't think there was nobody home. He just kicked the window out. That star devil, they know him at to work and nothing, and won't work. His daddy said he wouldn't work in a pipe factory. He said he hoped somebody bugs his head off. And I supposed to get some money from the Greenville County Sheriff. They're gonna make him pay for that window too.
Yeah, well, they should. He should. But still don't give him no excuse whether anybody's at home or not. If he don't have if he has no business being there, and any resident, that he has no business being there, he don't need to be doing anything, being around or anything. That's trespassing in my book, but yeah, he didn't have no business. I mean, that's like even an old shack. If I was out walking around down the old road and I see the old shack that ain't nobody lived in 100 years, I'm not gonna go in that old shack unless somebody gives me permission to go in it. I mean, that's the way I was raised. You don't go and just go in anywhere at any time. It don't belong to you. Well, that guy, he's doing that stuff right there. He lucky he's still breathing. No, that's all I can say.
Deputy Sheriff told me his last name was Bass, and all of them said he ain't nothing but a Yankee. He's a Pennsylvania. They said Pennsylvania, Virginia. He moved down here, and his daddy has bought some land down here and built a swimming pool and all that stuff. And he lives in the subdivision over here next to they building houses all around me, man. I won't hog it up no more. I just want to let you know that we on board broke in on him, and we called him and he's in jail.
Well, I'm glad that's where he needs to be, but Lord have mercy, he's just looking for something to sell, steal and sell, so he can buy another rock or whatever he was on.
Yeah, seeing all these kids around me. I've lived here 72 years, and they ain't never been broken into. My mama would probably had a fit, because she would have been sitting in there in her room. and but she died in her room. Daddy died in his, and it's good she wasn't here. I hear things at night that makes me nervous. I get real nervous. I was running about 357 there. Flashlight and go look. I looked out on the porch and my neighbor's dog sleeps on my front porch. He's a German police. And I feed him with something. I don't have no animals. I carried all my stuff down to my girlfriend. She wanted it. I didn't want to fool with it no more. So I own no kind of animal. And I sit with my niece has got some horses out here. And so I already had it.
Hey, well, Corey, good to hear you out there, buddy. I'm going to get on out of here, and I want to say good evening to the band. I've got to get up and take that little 44 to school in the morning, so we gotta kind of get it between the sheets. But Corey, take care of yourself, buddy. Good to hear you out there, and everything. Do y'all still talk down on the other side of 1 in the mornings anymore, or y'all just kind of sticking right here now?
They all gone, man. All of them died. Last one died he was a veteran. He died and they buried him over at Dolly Campbell's Memorial Garden. And I called down to Rabbit's house, and his daughter, she didn't want to talk about it. She was crying, so I figured he must have passed away too the last day or two. Everybody's passed away as I know of. I don't know about Billy Jack, and I don't know about that boy over in Possum Kingdom. I don't know. I don't go down there no more. They don't nobody come down there at all.
Hey, y'all had some back over on the back side of your property. Y'all probably had front row seats to all them concerts they had over there this weekend, didn't you?
Oh yeah, down there at that amphitheater.
Yeah, I know you used to tell me about that. Y'all take the four-wheelers down there and just park and watch the whole show for nothing.
Yeah, Tim, well, I don't do that no more. I don't hardly do nothing. Yeah, I think them teenage boys went down there and them girls rode down there. She liked that old, them guys had their eyes painted up, and chains on her hanging down, and I don't know what kind of people you call them. My preacher didn't like it. He had a big write-up about it on Facebook. Because people going to die and go to hell, and there was a lot of cussing too while they were playing. And I don't care for none of that no more.
Yeah, you talking about Kiss, when Kiss was down there?
Yeah.
I've only heard about it. I ain't never been to none of their concerts and stuff, but I have heard it. It could get pretty vulgar if you did go, so I don't care about none of that myself either there, Corey, sure don't, but I thought it was some kind of country, Jason Aldean or something. I forgot who it was y'all had over there this week. I'd seen it earlier on Facebook, but I can't remember who it was for sure.
They liked it. It started raining. They said they rode back in the rain on the four-wheeler. Rode the road a little ways, and then they cut and rode through the woods from Georgia Road all the way over here to our house. They got them a trail cut through there. They have to cross one big creek. They said that ain't nothing to them when you got them four-wheel drives on them four-wheelers. But anyway, they had a good time. I didn't care nothing about that junk.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna jump off here, boys. It's about midnight, and I gotta be up in a few hours to go to work. Y'all have a good one. 221 Outlaw 10-7. Alright, Outlaw, have yourself a good night. Well, I'll back at you next time I hear you on tomorrow or something.
Have a good one, Outlaw. It's been a long time since I heard you. Take care, we'll see you.
Alright, Outlaw, have a good night, buddy. Catch you next time.
Check, boys. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Good night.
Have a good one there, Outlaw.
Anyway, Corn, we'll say good night to you, buddy. Good talking with you. I'm glad to hear you out there, man. I was asking about you not too long ago. Somebody had come by. I think it was, I was asking, I don't know, it was Thundercloud or who, but I was asking somebody how you, if they'd heard from you and everything. But good to hear you out there, brother. And take care. Have a good night. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to slide on out of here. Y'all take care. And, hey, hopefully we can catch up with everybody through the week or maybe by the weekend. You all know who it is on 113 on this end. We'll say good night.
Good night, 113.
Have a good night there, 113.
Have a good one there, 113, and have a good one there, Bones. I'm gonna go ahead and call it 10-7 here. And Corn, man, good hearing you out there, man. Glad to hear you. So anyway, fellas, I'm gonna call it a night here and tear everything down. Mega Mind gonna be back on the side.
Out there, Mega Man. I'll catch you again tomorrow. Can't sleep, come on back.